So the question asked is, abide in the heart. This is what Ramana Maharshi says. Sri Ramana Maharshi says, what is this abiding in the heart? And where is the heart? That is the question. Okay. The word heart, we have to understand as center. We have to understand the heart means English translation word. We have to use the word center. Okay. Right. So you have to understand God is the one having center everywhere. That means heart is everywhere and heart is nowhere. So that is heart. What is everywhere and what is nowhere is called heart, center. Right? A human being has a center in the body and God has a center everywhere and nowhere. Is that clear? The meaning of heart is clear. Heart means center. So when you say, Ramana Maharshi says, abide in the center, abide in the heart, that means abide in the center. What is center for me? It's my body, my mind, my intellect. That's my center. So I have to go to my center, individual center. From my center, you have to go to universal center, God center. That's what it means. Individual center to God center. That's the meaning of abide in the heart. Abide means to be there. Now, where are we? Are we abiding in center? So if you look at a circle, circle has a center and circle has a periphery. Without center, the periphery cannot be there. Circle has a periphery. So now, are we abiding in the center or abiding in the periphery right now? The periphery is the outer world, periphery is the body, periphery is the mind. The center is the self, Atma, the consciousness. Okay. Are we abiding in the center or abiding in the periphery? We cannot leave the center anytime. Okay. Without center, we cannot survive. Without center, we cannot exist. But our attention is in the periphery. Attention is in the periphery. Center is, we have not, our attention is not in the center. When you say abide in the center, it means take your attention to the center. Abide in the heart means take your attention to the heart, center. That's what it means, right? So how do I take my attention to the center? Okay. So you have to get out of your attention to the periphery. Your center is the self, Atma. What I call as I is my center. Every sentence of mine, every word of mine starts with I am coming, I am going, I am eating. If you look at it very carefully, that I means consciousness, am means existence. Okay. All my sentence structure, all my thought is centering around I am. I means consciousness, am means existence. That's consciousness is Chit and existence is Sat. Sat and Chit is my center. So where is that in center in my body? Understand? Our center keeps on shifting in the body. When I am seeing, perceiving, my center is the world. Okay. Then when I am thinking, my center is the brain. Right? Thought center is brain. I thought comes in the brain. Okay. When I am when my center is the body, the whole body is functioning because of heart. Heart is the center, physical heart. Right? When I'm angry or emotional, my emotional heart is the center, which is center point. In yogic line, it's called Anahata Chakra. In the waking state, when thoughts are occupying my mind, head is the center. When I'm focusing on my energy, body, heart is the center, physical heart. When I'm focusing on my emotions, the chest is the center. Where is the source of my sense of I? That we have to trace. So when when anybody speaks, he says, I am. It touches his chest and says, I am. Okay. Sense of I am seems to be somewhere located on the right side of the chest. Sense of I am. Nobody says I am here. Nobody says I am here. Nobody says I am here. Somewhere everybody starts saying I am here. I am. Even left-handed man says I am. So somewhere unconsciously or sense of self, I am, appears to be appearing here. Okay. So that I call as individual center. That Ramana Maharshi calls your heart center on the right side of the chest. It's an individualized sense of I am which arises there. Okay. So that's your individual center. Now, individual center of self I am also arises from where? Where is it coming from? It is coming from the universal center, which is called real heart, which is consciousness. Where is consciousness? The consciousness is everywhere. And consciousness is nowhere. So everywhere and nowhere, it appears. And this consciousness is not a thing, not an object. Any object is in the periphery. The consciousness is the center. When I say it's center, it's not a point. It is the substratum of everything in the universe. Everything arises and falls back into center. So that consciousness, we have to go back. And the gateway to go to that consciousness is I am, sense I am. Where is the sense of I am coming from? That sense of I am, if you inquire, that is coming from pure awareness. And where is that? You will never be able to find. The mind can never find it. So what will happen? If I say, look at banana, my attention goes to banana. So then knowledge of banana is there. Where is the I am? If you ask, okay. So first level, you say I am in the chest area. But where is that I am in the deep sleep? It is nowhere. So your sense of self is nowhere in deep sleep, but still you exist in deep sleep. Okay. So deep sleep is a state where there's no world, there's no body, there's no mind. In that state, there is a sense of bliss, there's an existence, and there is a awareness, existence, awareness, and bliss. So that center is called Pratyagatma, innermost center. The sense of self, which is not individualized in deep sleep, is Pratyagatma. Okay. And it's not, there is no individual there. There's no world, there's no body, there's no mind. So that's from that nothingness, the body, mind, and world appears. So that is the universal center. That's the God center, or that's the universal consciousness center of universal consciousness. So sense of I sprouts from there. I am in the waking state. So go back to that center, which is like in deep sleep, where there's no duality. So now how to go there? You have to just ask the question, am I aware? So when am I aware, the question is asked, the mind goes to the awareness. So awareness cannot be found as an object, because awareness you are. So the answer is not immediate. Then you say, yes, I am aware, thought comes. In between two thoughts, you are already abiding in awareness. In between two thoughts, I'm in awareness. In between feelings, I'm in awareness. In between two breaths, I'm in awareness. So when thought comes or breath is there, there is superimposition of thought or breath on awareness. So how to abide in awareness? Seek the source of awareness. Am I aware? Who am I? I am awareness. So when our attention goes to awareness, attention cannot find an object. That pure awareness is there. The mind is silent, and in that silence, you are abiding in the self. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, inquire, who am I?